My bad. Hey y'all, how
Right?
y'all doing?
You better.
We're doing a TikTok on YouTube collabo here. So we're doing a planetary update alignment, along as well. We're gonna be doing a collective reading alignment. So thank y'all for being here and joining. So the screen pops out for a second. It's only because I'm going to pull up the chart. And I gotta figure out how to pull it over here. Oh wait, I see you put the URL thing in, huh? Let's see. Slides, image file, share screen.
Share screen.
But,
That's what you want to share. You got to put it on your screen and share it. On there.
On my screen. So hit present invite. Not TikTok though. I'm trying to share the other one. Welcome back, Irish. I want to share the
to the YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, but not the TikTok though. I want to share the transit.
Oh, yeah. Just take a photo then.
Yeah, because I can send you an invite and see if it lets you go from there. Let's see. Because
I only got like 20 minutes, I think, left, if that, for my lunch.
I was gonna do the transit. I'm about to read your transit. The transit right here. Like that's not the thing. I was just wanting to pop it up on over here on the YouTube, so while they pop up.
Nice.
And then that way when I'm talking, explain to y'all, I can just be like boom, 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 boom. And so it's saying
that's easier that way. So much easier, trust me.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Tic Tac.
Right. It's what it seems like right now is I gotta figure out where all the doohickeys go.
Right.
Share screen. Like Tanya and later supposed to get together. It's like she was only sign up for my class. So me and her get to talk about the class later.
Oh, nice.
That's gonna be
pretty What classes are you starting?
So right now, this is all of them. Like right now, my thing is basically I got set up as like more like mentorship, and I have what I'm going to doing is the majority as people been coming in signing up. The majority rules that we can build the structure of where everybody wants to be, because it's about bridging the gaps, and then so everybody that might be a little bit more advanced have a more higher understanding versus those that need some of the basics, being able to tie them in together, but then as well having a separate class for beginners, a separate class for those in the advance, and just I have it based off for basically for everybody. It's just my thing is now I've got to set it up in my thingy to where it's every single day that I have something for everybody to sign up for. And so like basically, and that's what I said, the entry fee is only $25. It's not like this because I want it to be affordable for everybody.
That's nothing.
And then I even got I even got one for immigrants. I want one for the immigrants, those who can't speak good English. I got one for them set up too. So that way they can come in.
Well, they can translate it, all of it anyway. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what they said. That's what the fun part was. So I can do them fly. I was going to still. See, I'm saying 25. That's the whole thing. I think I got it for 50. I think I just tried to undercut myself. Going back to the past.
You did.
I think it's like 50 bucks.
It should be 33.
That's what I had it before. I think that's what I have it at.
That's what I keep it at.
Let me see. Let me find my damn thing.
You're worth every penny. I'm sorry, but you're worth every daggone penny.
Oh, yeah, look, it's 30-30. Beyond the Logic Workshop, 30-30, 2-hour course. Look at that.
Very nice. Yeah, see, that's the way it should be. Exactly. Don't undercut yourself. You're worth more than that. Trust me.
$100, which I love. I want
You've got way too much knowledge.
I like that purple shirt. Thank you. Thank you, Christine. I said, girl, I've been putting more and more together. Just going back and looking at what I've been unraveling within myself and putting together two together by working and doing this work within them, like the healing journey of self, and recognizing that how much they taught me, how much the universe has taught me just going through this journey. And so it's like I'm just so grateful, like that. It's like that right now that they just been.
It's just all about trust. And
it's big ass trust.
Them guide you, honey.
Yes, Christine. I'm talking about the course I'm taking. This course I've been taking for the last 2 months. I already know how to do everything, and then the activations and stuff that they're trying to do in there, I already experienced and did it and walked my own self through, with the guidance of the universe, the guidance of source, and it's just so funny. I'm just like, wow, this is what people don't understand. This is the business.
Right.
So like now I'm just going through and looking at the ways of like, because even then going back through and refining my past. Oh, that's the other course I'm working on too. My refining my past life regression skills and just going through so I can make sure I can get the like the hypnotic rhythm timing down. and get that going. Yes. So that way it's more under control. That way I'm not just discreetly just out here just as I'm talking and trying to do meditation with people around it. Because I naturally tune in and do it, but like I realize now just being more, having a more understanding of it, so that way I can turn it on and turn it off without having to be like, what's that? Having people walking around like.
Because you're so used to going next. Who's next, right?
Right.
And that's what it is. You got to turn it off and kind of let it trickle, right?
Yes. And just have it that way, because at the same time too, there's also stopping those little gribby grubbers that want to be reaching their hands out thinking they be snatching up energy and shit and trying to bottle energy, because that's a no-go no more. Like all that shit is
well, like I said, look up the Seraphel Scrolls.
Yeah, I seen that. Hi Tyler, I like that shirt.
That's bringing Sophia back in with the patriarchal system.
We did, Christine, I swear to God, I think I did that. Let me see. I did that with the because she's part of the.
There's 10 scrolls.
Yes, there's 10 scrolls, but she's also one of the rays, and it was something. It's because it's also part of the Gnosticism. Which Gnosticism? Hermes Trismegistus and the Rosicrucians, and them had similar belief systems. Was the unorthodox? No, they're both one's orthodox and one's unorthodox.
The Christian.
Yeah, Christos is the one that Logos. Christologos, and then Sophia.
Christologos, yes.
And then the Sophia Mary Magdalene wisdom. But there were separations between the organizations because one was of the higher self and the other one wanted to be of the physical, like the left hand, right hand path. And so, like one was they became one of the whichever path became the unorthodox ones, were the ones that chose to do the opposite path or whatever, tried to bridge the gaps between them both. Because Rosicrucians still, even now, are still trying to find that balance between the two, which I thought was interesting.
Yes, very much so. Book, I pulled that flame into me, that Sophia flame.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful system. You know what it does? You pull that, you get initiated and do the activation with a sigil, and it will automatically remove any negativity from your aura, yourself, your inner self, your body. And it takes you to the interstellar gateway, all the way to the soul star chakra, your higher self, source. Yes.
I get exactly what you're saying. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've done that. I did that. That's what's up.
Yes, man. Yes, man. You know it.
I was like, oh, I know it. I know what that is.
Yes, you do. I feel that resonance in your soul.
There's a lot of ways to activate the higher self and activating those gateways, and that's what you were just looking at. That's what I've been looking at now. It's like looking at the breaking down the interstellar travel, quantum travel, and the timeline travel. That's what I'm looking at. Just the Kemetic shamanism course I'm taking. That's the part right now, and then looking at like the understanding, so he basically over talking about how he understand what the pyramid means, and I'm like, oh my God, that's just but he's older.
That's
so
like our container. That's us. We are the pyramid. Right. We are the circle within the pyramid.
Exactly.
Because we don't have no straight lines or angles within us. We have only curves and circles and geometric design, literally.
Right.
Within each and every cell.
Exactly. And that's the fun part about when we look at it, the extension of how we all connected in that form and way. And it's the energy that we produce and come off, the electrical magnetic pulses we give off into each other and with each other, that bioluminescence of energy.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yes. Right. Very luminescent. And once you see that flame, you'll never forget that flame ever in your life.
Yeah.
In this life, I should say.
That part, right. And look, so now I want to bring him in and ask Tyler real quick how it was church this morning. And then as I look at this, as we dive into this chart, each time I look at it now is in a different angle. And so like this, the extra approaches that is given, especially the outer realms to the inner planets movement, along with the sun and the star, the sun and the moon right now. We in the crescent moon. which is so beautiful.
Well, the moon, you know what the moon is? I'll tell you what the moon is. I've already did that.
It's a Merkaba.
Remote. It is a hollow. It's a hollow dome.
It's a
There's
Merkaba.
nothing in the moon.
It's a Merkaba.
Well, correct, but it's hollow.
Well, because
it's hollow.
What do you think supposed to be in there?
Well, they have spacecrafts up there, and they have aliens there, but
if it's a
all
Merkaba,
Merkaba.
who owns the? If it's a Merkaba, we know that Merkabas is our engine, our transportational vehicle. Then what makes you think that? If that's the moon's Merkaba, then that means it belongs to who it belongs to. So obviously, it belongs to somebody very important here.
No, if you see what I've seen, seriously, Source. No, if you've seen what I've seen, you would understand. But you got to see it to believe it. I'm sorry.
What did you actually see?
I saw an actual metal casing with all kinds of electrical engineering inside. Not a Merkaba, as you said. No. I saw an actual, there are sentient beings that are connected there, but not as you think.
Because they're trying to bridge, that's where they're bridging the gap. They're trying to do, that's where it's like they're trying to play God, or they're trying to play man, trying to play higher intelligence and try to turn it into something that it's not. But it's a Merkaba. It's a Merkaba, but they spent over time. They've been out outer space and been working with planetary outer space technology and different metals, different chemicals, different ways of building things and creating infrastructure out there. So it may be a totally different, not only pressure, but like pressurized things versus unpressurized, the oxidation levels of things.
Back in '85, you were probably in diapers still.
No,
I remember when they sent a missile up to the moon, and that's all they heard was a ring. Boom, boom, boom. That's all they got back. They killed many aliens, but,
The thing you see, my brain's over here like this is what I'm saying. Think about it, Christine. They try to man-make everything. They try to falsify everything. They lie to us about everything else. So what makes you think they're there and then figure out how to take the same energy and everything and apply it to this dimension or bind it to this dimension?
Right.
So
they're connecting it by mechanical.
Exactly.
Something mechanical is in the sky. You seen the videos I sent you in regards to Sunman, right?
I believe so.
Or no?
I don't think I have them. Maybe back in the past you sent me a lot of different videos. But that makes sense.
Well,
but at the same time,
his name is Sunman, and he will show you everything that's up in the sky. That is very hard to believe, but it is the truth because I did remote view it. So that's my truth. I got my truth, and I am in my authenticity. So
I understand. I feel. Listen, I'm not taking nothing from you. I'm literally over here. My brain's over here piecing together because I'm not. What they got going on right now, I'm not. That's not where I'm at. I'm more so what's going on towards in the later on down the line, and then what happened before they got to that point.
Right.
Because that's what the whole problem is now. It's like for me, it's like bridging those gaps. It's to bridge those gaps, and so for me to bridge the gap, I need to see what they did to actually fuck the plan up. Or not even fuck the plan up, to try to make it or try to play God, as they say, and then looking at what we can do to reverse engineer, if not re-implicate it in a different shape or form in the physical today. Because it's all of it, everything that's happening out of space, you gotta think about it, they're moving at a whole different time.
There he is.
They're moving at a different
I'm gonna share him with you. I'm sending it to you now for Sunman, so you can take a look at that. I gotta go now. I gotta go back to work, but I will talk to you.
Okay, well, keep me in your headphones. I'm about to do this planetary transit so I can tell you what happened. No, I'm
all right, cool. I'll keep you in my ear.
All right.
I'll be in the chat, okay?
All right. Love you, Christine. Thank you.
Love ya.
Love you too. And so, literally, this is the interesting because, this is what I love because when we're moving in our authenticity as energies, like the sun is in Gemini, Mercury, Gemini, Jupiter, Gemini, right? Now, the fun part with those planets being right there, Gemini is focused on the duality of the mind and the emotions, but not even the emotions, but it's the mind and the it's like what I'm thinking more like it's a polarity. That's more of a polarity, but then within itself, it's a reflection of like ego versus the consciousness. And so, excuse me.
Hey, D, can we do some like meditation?
Yeah, in just a moment. Let me finish getting this out first, and then okay.
All right.
All right. Oh, yeah, you been a Gemini rising? Uh-oh. I can do this one for you real quick. Things been feeling heavy. Yeah, that Gemini energy. But then Tyler, you felt that?
I just needed some calm vibe right now, bro. Seriously.
Yeah, I understand. I can understand that. Yeah, just breathe. Make sure as you're breathing and just I'm about to walk through this energy with this read, and then we're gonna do more meditation. But like with the Gemini, and like I said, the energy is gonna be feeling heavy, but it's as you already pointed out earlier, Irish, it's all influencing in the mind. You got Pisces, the Neptunian energy that's the North Node energy that's in the mind, but it's about the futuristic imagination. It's where the imagination is at play, the spiritual realms at play. So you got that's being fueled with the emotions, along with being coming back down to the actual head, the consciousness of the sun. I know what else. I know you know what you're struggling. I'm talking about connecting the way I'm connecting the thing. It was like just give you more the mapping of it, the mind. I know I struggle with the mind. I'm just saying. It's not that well no, I'm saying it goes back to what makes the for you things been feeling heavy. That heavy feeling is where the Gemini energy is at play. Then when you got the Pisces energy, because it's like connecting with the Pisces energy, and then you got where you it's in Jupiter. Expansion comes in from speaking up, talking. Growth will come in from either be growth or it's self imploding, but it's coming from communication and talking. And then you got the Mercury in Gemini is directly influenced, lots of headaches. Yes, so that makes sense. Lots of headaches this month, Pisces month. Like, so when it comes to your Virgo being in the opposite of the Virgo energy, so it's like your thing is for you is how to be for you working with the energy. It's like going with how to be of service to your community, to your clan, to your people, to your tribe. By you being putting yourself in a service, it takes away the idea of feeling like you don't have like there's so much to do with so little time type energy. And so as you do that, it'll help refocus that mindset on that. So basically looking at how your Gemini energy is in the heavy influence right now, it's going to be telling you that you're driving your passion because your Venus is in Aries and Mars is in Leo. And so that's going to be a lot of self-expression, a lot of the Venus I feel with Aries is not really a good place for them to be at the same time unless it's aligned with passion. So that means if it's you already found a goal or found something you want to do with yourself in your spare time and things of that nature, or when it comes to your long-term longevity or long-term future beyond the wedding, beyond the actual like the more practical things like matter of the mind and of the physical. And as you look at those type of things, it's going to help expand with Uranus, because Uranus is in Taurus. And so, with it being Taurus, the value. So, when you go to expand and find something that you have fun with doing, that can be in a form of unconditional love and positivity, is going to be something that it's like a. I'm trying to figure out my next move path to go down. Yes. So that's what I'm saying. That's a beautiful, and this that's I'm using it as an example. But even as Christine's energy, her energy is the way hers is. Her connection is coming from her higher self, her higher consciousness. It's like with the North Node being where it's at for her, and so like where it's bringing in and bridging the gap for her is like her passions and desires, like being able to make sure she gets the communication out to the people, the way that she's able to express that. But then at the same time, it's being able to make sure she's around in the right support group, those supportive people that's going to listen and actually take in what she says and what she's talking about. It's like she feels safe and comfortable to be able to come talk to us. It's that same nature, being able to influence, being that energy that puts her in line. She's in alignment with her energy. Just like as you're in alignment right now, because it's allowing you to express yourself. Like I said, yes, who you surround yourself with matters exactly. But with yours being Pisces and the South Node energy, you got to be mindful because it can be a little dreamy. For you, it can be dreamy, but it might not be the best actual support place to be around, if that makes sense. And so, like, not saying that me, like, I can give actually a better scenario with that. Actually, how that would be a negative influence. Let's say if I was operating out of fear mode. When I'm operating out of fear mode, I would be bad to be around you. So like last week when I was in the energies of just going back and forth and pushing through my emotions in different ways, that influenced you in a negative way. I got a lot of people out of my life last 2 years. No, I'm just giving an example. The comfortable, complacent feeling. Yeah, I feel that D might. I got rid of a lot of people. That makes sense. And that's where it's showing, like it's like saying like where you notice that, right? And so it's like noticing your triggers when it comes to dealing with like the support, like the support or the people around you. And noticing when your reality of like when your dream realm or when your happy place is being tarnished or being jeopardized or being not being is going out of whack, getting out of order, getting out of hand. But then so like but the overall, and even with the Lilith and Scorpio right now, everybody's like in this energy of where it's like learn to like push their consciousness, their transformation, the depthness of them, learning to push that deeper parts of themselves. This is where everybody's getting that big push to feel like they want to be the better version of themselves, the best version of them. And so you have that energy, and then um you got sorry, I heard someone's thought somebody or something. Oh yeah, Pluto and so like then you got like even I just said even Lilith is in Scorpio, right? It's like almost like poetic because Pluto's in Aquarius, right? And with Pluto being Aquarius and then along with Lilith, so people pushing like that Pluto transformational energy. The Pluto in Aquarius is like allowing that transformation coming through like spirit, like the future, um, like support groups, the socialization, like being in like the eye of public, and then just in the public, but being in like technology energy, being futuristic, moving with futuristic principle practicalities and mindsets. And hi, Drea. And so with that energy being there, it's like this energy is happening and falling and showing that where we're at right now, where everything's being influenced, especially Neptune in Aries, Saturn in Aries, it's like pushing big time identity. How's this? Hi, how you doing? Like that was can be a coincidence, but like, what was that talking about? Just saying. But yeah, listen. So I guess it's really interesting how it's like literally intertwined with each other. because like with the energy of the consciousness, everything's like intertwined with everything. Because even when Uranus, like with the Uranus and that stuff, like the value, people are gonna be. It's basically like a lot of internet shopping, a lot of Amazon buyers. Darius Sour, Hayoka, Hayoka Healing Society, Hayoka the fool who heals, chosen by. What the fuck is this? Okay, that's kind of crazy. I was just seeing chat. I'm chilling. My bad. 1 second, y'all. Sorry. So, I gotta try to post this video that explains exactly what's been happening. Because oh. Yeah, I just want to make sure I have my shit together. I just gotta make sure I get my stuff done. I gotta make sure I get I gotta quit diligent. I gotta do a couple of get a read or two in. Other than that, I'll be fine. I just gotta figure out what everybody got going on right now. It's like not allowing myself to be any kind of energy besides just here in the moment is what I'm doing. And so, but I still gotta express it. So I just want to learn now how to express it. I make myself laugh sometimes too much. So I just gotta learn how to express it. But listen, where he go? Hang on a second. Because he did want to ask me to meditate, and I would love to meditate. I decided to say I want to, but he, Yo, 3 different people text me at the same time. I don't know what happened. Oh, I understand now. Oh my gosh! Now I understand what Monkey Boy don't be saying now. I gotta. I'm very. I have to start paying attention to everything on a deeper and deeper. It's like this. Everything's a hidden sign, hidden message, and it just realized what the thing said to me earlier. Pay attention. Make sure you're not missing opportunities for yourself, because people are going to be opening their mouths and expressing themselves. They're going to be coming from straight authentic energy and asking you genuinely, are you I figured it out. Those who know. And so they're going to support the endings. Period. Okay. All right. So listen. Guys, we're putting out positive vibes right now. So I'm very proud and happy for y'all being here. And I literally was over here daggone. Transformation happened. I love this. And then at the same time, Monkey Boy Logic to go. I thought I was saying Monkey Boy Logic. Monkey Boy was just here. What do you mean? I confused. All right, so the burr 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 bum ba 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 ma ma. Oh, you know it's Sunday. Duh. D. Hey Candace. Greetings. How you doing? I think you might.
Well, okay.
Huh?
I got to put my headphones on.
Oh, talk on my time. I'm gonna talk on my time. It's up on 36. That's not bad then. That was some pretty impactful information there. So let me see if I can stop calm. Can't.